Hey, what's up, guys? It is your boy Taff, Geek Freak, and today I'm going to be doing my very first how-to guide. So, uh, subscriber of mine, Lone Star Gamer Dad, shout out for the idea, by the way, actually just asked me recently on my last video about Harrow, how exactly would you get it? And it hit me that, like, at no point during the video did I actually explain how I did any of this, which I thought to myself, okay, well, that's actually a good idea. Let me actually try this out. So I just did a bit of live research for you guys. Thing about it is the process can be a bit disjointed depending on how you approach it. If you just go for it in one line, you might get it done a lot faster. For me, it was a case of I just had his blueprint for a while, and then after a while just decided, you know what, I'm going to form the actual rest of the parts. So basically, first most important thing, Chains of Harrow. You need to complete this quest. In order to get his actual blueprint, which is like the actual, like obviously structure of the frame, blueprint, you know what a blueprint is, you need to have completed this quest. There is quite a long quest line to get through to Chains of Harrow, but basically as long as you get your nodes open, all the way through until, I can't exactly remember which planet, but it'll open up Chains of Harrow, and then you complete that quest, and then you get his blueprint. Next most important part is the most painful part. This is the actual part. So there are three main components outside of your blueprint that you need to farm for a Warframe. First, I would say probably on drop rate alone has to be systems. Usually the most painful, and for Harrow this was a rough one. So there are three different possible places you can choose. The first would be Saturn over here. There's Caracol. Hold on, there it is. So you basically just have to complete this mission. It's called Defection. So how a Defection mission works is, okay, Caracol, here we are on Saturn. Right, so basically how Defection works, it's actually quite terrible. I really hate these missions. I'm so sorry, this is probably not the best thing to start with, but they're a little bit frustrating. It's a combination of like survival and defense, but it's more defense of a grouping of people, and you gotta get them to move, and then you gotta still kill the enemies around you. So obviously crowd control Warframe is better, so Harrow's not exactly the best choice of Warframe to complete a mission like this. It's really just a tough sequence if you don't do this one. You're just gonna make it that much harder for yourself. Because, well, he's not really about crowd control. He's about crit increase, like taking the damage, which these guys don't provide a lot of, which makes it even more irritating. But what makes this more frustrating is also just need to keep these stupid cells powered up here, and then they come out. Anyway, let me not be so negative. Whole point is this is what you need to do in order to get a system. So this over there is this represents also rotation A. There's only one of them so far. So you only really have to worry about keeping that one going, and then you need to get them to the next point. So you can hurry them on. Super squishy, even squishier than my Harrow right now. You gotta get them going. So move out. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I don't even know where the hell I'm supposed to actually take you. Oh, you follow them to the point. Ah, yes, there you go. See the white marker? Alright. So the base idea is you gotta complete this mission all the way through until like rotation C, which is when you're gonna have like 3 groups of them, and then if you're lucky, with a less than 12% chance, you might get the systems to drop. Basically, the red veil is gonna show up. You're gonna kill the red veil, and then your systems are probably gonna drop. So okay, that's the farming part for systems. Next, we're going to talk about the chassis. I only have one word for the chassis. Too easy. Go to a void fissure. You're good to go. That's literally all you have to do. Just get yourself to a void fissure, and that's it. Like complete like 1 or 2 enemies. The easiest void fissure in the world is probably on, I'd have to say, Annie in the void. Get yourself on a fissure there, or actually no, just a standard void fissure. Sorry, hopefully not take too long. Alright, let's get to it. Okay, so I usually okay, there's someone here. Okay, anyway, I prefer capture missions because generally they're like quick and easy to do. You find yourself being able to get through them pretty fast because all you gotta really do is handle the target. The most important thing as well is to make sure you collect your reactant. So obviously if you do not do that, you've kind of screwed yourself because you can't open your relic, and well, that's just a waste of a good relic. And obviously we'll discuss the need for obviously opening relics at a later stage or other cool weapons like crime stuff. But yeah, pretty much 100% sure. You know, I'll actually laugh right now like my asshole if the Harrow chassis doesn't drop, because the drop rate on that thing is basically like 700%. I had so many Harrow chassis, it was almost a joke at some point. So, you know, at this stage it would truly be funny to me if a Harrow chassis actually doesn't drop, because yeah, then it means like I sound like I'm talking through my butthole. Okay, there it goes. Secondary what the fuck? Is that a new boon? Okay, that's pretty interesting. Okay, well, out of respect, I should kind of wait for these dudes just so they finish. Might as well start trying to take some damage. I love this ability. That's 20% on headshots. Go get your crit, guys. Go get your crit. Okay. Eat some crits, guys. Eat some crits. So yeah, pretty much this is how you go for a chassis. The cool part about it is like just the chances are really high. Like I said, if it doesn't drop, it's okay. I'm not gonna review this, but the chances are super high because it's Harrow chassis. It was like even a running joke. Like, you know, at some point in the Warframe community, everyone knew like, all right, I'm just getting so many of these Harrow chassis. Like, it was funny. Like, I'm pretty sure they did videos. If you look carefully, you might actually see a Harrow chassis pop. I don't do a lot of stuff in the void or in void fishes when I record, because usually that's like when I'm in hard grind mode, so it becomes a little tough to, you know, try to do your commentary correctly or try to say anything in general because you're just so focused on what you're doing. So generally speaking, I really do try and leave that for off-camera stuff. So that's if I want to go and get my stuff. Like example, I wouldn't have shown you guys the Harrow farm itself because it's such a hell of a process. Like, oh, so yeah, I mean, it's one of those situations where the game itself, like the pot, is very high drop rate, like a freakishly high drop rate. Yeah, there's no point now. So I don't see it not happening. That's pretty good. Alright. Yeah, I should have considered taking a former. Wow, no Harrow chassis. Huh. Interesting. It didn't actually drop this time. Anyway, point of the matter is usually that thing just drops instantly. So that's an interesting fail. Okay, cool. And then the last one is also another defection on the Kubu Fortress. So it's basically similar to the mission you just saw there. Pretty much you're just gonna do that, take it to rotation C, and then yeah, I mean that should be good enough. I don't see a need for anything else. And outside of, oh my god, no, I'm not squatting up to you guys. I'm good. Okay, alright. There's also one other way. You could just white whale it and buy him. See, every Warframe is for sale. You can just purchase them. 325 plat roughly works out to pay about, I don't know,
3 hours later.
It's worth looking at. Okay, so we're here in the store. So 325 works out to roughly just about 20 bucks US. That's for one Warframe, and there are a lot of them. I currently own about, theoretically, I think half of the base frames, maybe just under half of the base frames available. But yeah, that's quite a bit of money. So if you were to really calculate it, it's 80, and it's what, 160, 40, 480, 560, 640. It'll cost you $1,020 to purchase every Warframe in the game, theoretically, even though some obviously vary in plan price. But you're looking at roughly about $1,000. I don't know. I mean, I don't know everyone personally who watches my videos. I would love to get to know you guys, but I think $1,000 on Warframes is just obscene. I just don't think that's reasonable. DE don't consider it that way, so they pretty much reward you for going out and just fighting and grinding to get the Warframes yourself. So that's just what I recommend. But anyway, guys, thanks again to Lone Star Gaming Dad for recommending this. I really hope you enjoyed. This is just my quick guide on how to farm Harrow. And yeah, hope you have a great day, guys. Enjoy.